Welcome back if you're a fan of the channel, and hey, welcome if you're new here. Scizor EX is a new Temporal Forces EX card that we got, and this card has an ability very similar to PAL Blastoise EX, where you can go ahead and discard energy, and the more energy that you discard, you do more damage. It's actually closer to Blastoise EX, where it does 120 for each steel energy that you discard, and you can hit for 240 relatively easily. Now you attach a max belt, you're hitting for 290, KOing a lot in the current format, Giratina, RCSV Star, stuff like that. But there's a couple of cards that make this card also interesting, and the newest card that helps out, the best support Pokemon for Steel at the moment, is Metang with its ability Middle Maker. Once during your turn, you can look at the top 4 cards and attach any number of Steel energy this way. We saw this with a previous Metang, no, it was actually Magnemite or Magnezone card, but now we have a stage 1 that does it, and you can accelerate energy very quickly. Now this card probably matches better with Dialga, as Scizor you only need 2, but you can discard energy, attach, discard, attach, continually hit for big damage. Now 270 HP for Scizor EX is a good number, but we can go ahead and throw full Metal Lab, which takes 30 less damage for Steel Pokemon, and throw on a Rigid Band. Now you can't do Max Belt and Rigid Band, but you could potentially be protected for up to 330 damage. So this deck is interesting. It's very rogue. We are also rocking Zamazenta to act as Retaliate, because you can power it up very quickly and smack for 220 for a single prizer, which is awesome. And then we are also rocking the Scizor from Obsidian Flames with its Punishing Scizor ability, which in my opinion is one of the best attacks for a single prizer, because a lot in this format, or a lot in general, play abilities, so you can very easily scale for 1 energy hitting into the 200s. So let me know what you guys think about this deck. I do not think this is the best metal deck in the format. I think it's subpar compared to Dialga, but it's kind of interesting, and it's actually kind of enjoyable. I just think it has a very slow start. So let me know what you guys think after watching the video, and if you guys are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're looking for any Temporal Forces, Masquerade Twilight, any of those sealed products, head over to Rare Candy and use code Menaces10 at checkout for 10% off for new customers. Enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next week. We win the toss, and because this deck has a bunch of stage 1s, going first is the only correct answer. So, we have to take a mulligan. Would have been okay with this hand. Nest Ball for Beldum, or Scyther, maybe. Assuming we would have had inactive, but alright, it's okay. Let's see what we can grab. Greninja, not the end of the world. Gives us a little bit of card draw. We also have a Nest Ball for Scyther. I think we probably want Scyther over Beldum, but in a perfect world, we just find ourselves a Buddy Poffin or something like that, and we just get both, and we don't even have to make decisions anymore. But we are going first. If we do into the active, that could be anything. But for some reason, my gut says it's Pao. I guess let's conceal first. Okay, nothing. Grab Scyther. Attach. And then we will just pass. We have some more energy for Greninja. I feel like, I guess this could be Zard, right? We're seeing Bib Zard come back, so this could be Zard, but my gut says it's POW. Oh, never mind. It is Incineroar EX. This is interesting. Okay. We also could get Iono'd here, which honestly wouldn't be the end of the world for us, because we could hopefully find a better hand. We'll probably Iono ourselves. Oh, we do get Iono'd. Okay, cool, good, solid. New set of cards. Buddy Poffin. Not really a great hand though, but we do get Buddy Poffin, Metang, another Scyther, Conceal. We'll hopefully find us an Ultra Ball to go into Scizor. And what's kind of nice is we can use Scizor's first attack to just he didn't evolve? Why didn't he use the evolution? What? Okay. Man, so we don't find what we're looking for. We probably don't need another Scyther. Let's probably go 2 Beldums here. We have Scyther. I don't think we need Manaphy in this matchup, but could be good just to have. Yeah, kind of just chilling. I'm still confused on why he doesn't attach the energy here and use evolution, at least get Torcat and Bib, unless he has both in hand, or he has rare Candy and Incineroar. No. Okay, so this is obviously bad because of the fire, you know, aspect of this, having weakness onto just everything that we own. Boss's orders, jeez. We're struggling. Guess we want to slim the deck a little bit, so let's use Metal Maker. We want this energy for Greninja. 3 energy in the discard. I don't think we want to do that yet. Ugh, can't even attack. Slow. It's slow. It's slow. Like, where are our Ultra Balls? Where are they? Just give me an Ultra Ball. But once we do find our Scizor EX, we can just hop into Metang and just go off. We are also rocking the Baby Scizor, so we could find ourselves the Baby Scizor, and we have 3 abilities here, so I think that's like 160. So, oh my gosh, please. Hold on, wait, maybe we Metal Maker first. Take an energy out. Plop that there. We can attach Under Greninja for the retreat. Actually, we have a switch card. We don't need to do that. Conceal. This game, bro. This game. Zamazenta would be a good card for us to have. Zamazenta is probably a good card for us to have. We probably want to keep this for Greninja. Please. This is the slowest game ever, man. You're seeing why these 2 decks are rogue decks, why they are not meta decks, because you can't find, you just need an Ultra Ball to kick things off. He probably has the rare candy. Okay, now we're cooking. Only 1 card in hand though for him, so even though we're going to lose Greninja, it could be worse. Could be worse. Oh, and I forgot about the bench. Geez, we're gonna go into Zamazenta. Metang, bro. Metal Maker. Let's see if we can hit or retaliate here. It's not going to kill, but we are able to find it somehow, some way. I'm gonna put full Metal Lab down, even though it does not matter because he has weakness and he can hit for a large amount. 5, yeah, so he has enough, so he will kill it. KO our Zamazenta, but luckily for us we can find a KO into Scyther if we can just find an Ultra Ball. If not, we have to use Boss's orders to be able to just delay a little bit. Please. This is just so sad. This is just the saddest thing I've ever seen, bro. Give me a Scyther. Metal Maker. We're somehow not out of energy. We are playing 15 energy, so I guess that's expected. We have 3 Scythers ready to go. 3. Give me the Bidoof, bro. Just over it. 23 cards. I play 4 Ultra Balls, 3 Scizors. There's 16 other cards that I don't need. Actually, there's probably even more. An Iono, 7 energy, he just passes. Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, come on. Oh man, this is something, man. If you're looking for a video on why not to play this deck, this is probably the best. This is probably the best. Actually, you're seeing 2 good reasons on why not to play these decks. Christ, he has 3 Bidoofs out, no Barrels. I have 3 Scythers out, no Scizors. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Scizor, the baby Scizor, the Scizor that does like punishing something. Actually a really good card here because we can hit for upwards of, I think it's 210 right now because of the abilities. If this evolves into a Incineroar, then we're even better. It's even better for us. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream at the top of my lungs, man. You would think this is a stall game. You would think. Oh, get Iono. Thank the Lord, man. I gotta say thank you for that. Finally an Ultra Ball, bro. Oh, man. Our Incineroar, or his Incineroar will kill. But we are finally set up, ready to go to take a KO. And I think we can win this game because I feel like he does not have another Incineroar. He doesn't have Bibarel, 2 Ultra Balls. Ultra Ball away this. Probably want the switch card. We can get rid. We can sacrifice an Iono. Now we do want the Scizor EX, but we also want this Scizor. Yeah, we also do want this Scizor. Grab the Scizor EX. Actually, let's go get the baby Scizor. And then let's Iono. Probably should just take the KO with this one. I probably should have done this different, but Max Belt. Does Max Belt take the KO? 70 plus 50. Ooh, we do take the KO. Let's go ahead and get back Zamazenta and some energy. Not that I think we'll need it, but we want to keep our bench light. 120 takes the KO, and we take less damage. Now, if he finds the rare candy Incineroar, I'm almost positive it doesn't matter, even with the defense modifiers that we have because of weakness. So we take 50 less, and then we take 30 less. We take 80 less. But because we take it's still just a bad. It's bad. But that's okay. Now he does have the rare candy. If he's able to find the rare candy in Incineroar, we could be in trouble. Could be in a lot of trouble. He does have a barrel. He's just gonna switch out into the barrel, which just rocking, just getting rid of cards. Okay, 5 new ones. That's, yeah, I get that. That's a smart play. More barrels, more chances to find cards. Only use 1 rare candy. And now even Ionoing down to 1 doesn't really help us, but 1, 2, 3. If this turns into an Incineroar 4, so maybe it was actually not the best call to put this into a Scizor, but he just retreats, doesn't find it. So boss's orders onto that Litten would be massive. No, just Metang. And see, like, this deck, in my opinion, just really just lacks decent card draw. We could counter catcher, actually. Yeah, we probably should just Iono, try to find counter catcher. Nope. We don't find it. We don't find it. I think we just Ultra Ball here for a Scizor, or for a Scyther. Try to get a Scizor EX. We can Metal Maker. Get this bad boy rolling. Maybe we shouldn't have because of energy. I mean, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have. But just go ahead and Steel Wing, take the KO. He's got 3 cards, he's got 2 barrels. Is there a world that he finds the rare candy? Possibly. Definitely possible. But also he needs energy, so maybe not. Counter catcher's off the board. Did we throw away a bosses? Hold on. Was I not paying attention? No, we didn't. Okay. Because bosses is a good card. And I think whatever he goes into is going to be very telling of what he has. He might just go into the Litten. It has 2 retreat, though, so that's kind of risky. He could sacrifice a barrel. Not the end of the world if he does. For him. Yeah. Boss's orders would be huge. Part of me is thinking about just retreating and going into this Scizor. Yeah, the store cap could be a problem. So we're not going to see the Incineroar this turn. And we don't actually have a KO onto... Ooh. Actually don't have a KO with this Scizor onto this. Oh, now we do. Now we do. Now we do. But we do have some problems that we need to get through here. And I think we probably just play around him having a boss. Well, we have multiple scissors, but I think we want to keep the. I think we want to keep the max belt. See if we can Metal Maker, get some energy back on here. Oh, we fail it. We have no energy. Oh, wait. That's not. It's only 4 cards. Fail that one too. Okay, well. Is what it is. Punishing Scizor. 210. 2 prizes. We need to try and find a one-hit KO onto a Incineroar EX, which I think is going to be almost impossible because we only hit for 240, 290. Yeah, I don't know if there's a world where we get this done. That Radiant Charizard is also bad. So, Counter Catcher is going to take down that Scizor. Interesting. Ooh. Wait a second. Hold on. We might be okay. We need to hit for 140. It does 50 more damage for each Pokemon that have an ability. So 110. Do we just have to go into Scizor here? I think we do. It doesn't matter, right? He just KOs something. We have to kill the Radiant Charizard here. Steel Wing hits for 70. Crossbreaker, discard up to 2, 120. So we do have to discard both. Do have an energy in hand. No 2 prizes on the board. We have to kill this. So we do have Metal Maker to be able to try and find the missing pieces. See if he's able to find it. Does he have Incineroar EX? Going into Torcat makes me believe that he's got it. He's got 18 cards. Relicanth. Litten? Oh, he might not have energy, though. That's another thing that I didn't think of. He does need 3 energy to be able to attack here. Boss's orders up the Metang. That could be bad. Could be bad for us. Searching everything that he's got here to try and find this. We're gonna have to Metal Maker to see if we can get out of this. We do have 1 energy, and I think punishing Scissors should be able to take this KO. Should be able to. Super Odd is a great card for this moment. 3 energy back in. 2 Metal Makers. We need to hit. We whiff on the first one. Oh no. We just need 1 energy and I think we win. Yeah. 1 energy. Yes. Oh. It was touch and go there. It was a slow game. But despite having weakness, despite our opponent having weakness, we find a way to get it done. Oh, what a weird game. What a weird game between 2 rogue decks. Let's go find another one. I don't know what else to say about that game. It was so weird. Let's find another one. We get to choose if we go first, and of course we're going to go first. Hoping to have a less... a less random game, this would have been such a good hand. This is the card that, honestly, like, I feel like if you don't get turn 1, you just struggle with this deck. Mulligans feel high. Double Beldum. This is bad. Oh, man. Look, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm not here to try and make this deck look good. This is bad. And this is a bad deck to play against. Ooh, okay, well, we get Greninja, so maybe Greninja will give us a Buddy Poffin? No, but we do get a Scyther. So, honestly, not the worst. I should have maybe held that because I can Metal Maker. It's okay. We are going to lose this Beldum. We're going to go into Scyther. Hopefully we don't get bossed, but I think, like, it doesn't feel like we're going to get bossed. Luckily, Scizor EX can one-hit KO and Iron Hands. That's really cool. Obviously hoping that we just don't... It feels very low percentage, but I guess he could hit a Ampy very much on turn 1. Yeah, like I said, feels low. Peak acceleration. He will take the KO, so we could potentially try to counter catcher Iono, find the Scizor EX, have Metang Metal Maker, and then take a KO onto Iron Hands and really shift this game. That's kind of what we need to find. So let's go into Scyther. Let's counter catcher. There's a Buddy Poffin. We'll find it on turn 2. I guess it's good enough. We'll grab one of each. Go ahead and drop Metang. Counter catcher up the Iron Hands, and now we hit the Iono. We need Scizor here. Please give us Scizor. We don't find it. This is just such a bad hand. All right, conceal. Oh, we hit the Ultra Ball. Thank the Lord we hit the Ultra Ball, man. That would have been so bad. We hit the Ultra Ball and we have energy, so Scizor EX. Let's see if we save this energy. Let's see if we can hit it off of Metal Maker. It's a whiff, but we have energy, so we're not too pressed. Crossbreaker, discard both energies, take the KO on Iron Hands. Whew. Gets us out of a little bit of a bad situation, or potentially bad situation. But this deck can go very quick, so they could just get another Iron Hands down and have more energy. So 270 is a pretty hard number for them to hit, but they can soften up with peak acceleration, or they can just hit... Okay, whew. I was going to say, they just hit the generators. But they could soften up and take 3 prizes that way, so we do have to be aware of that. We get Iono'd, which honestly, kind of helps me. Okay, maybe not. There's the Heavy Baton, which is a very strong card. Full Metal Lab will weaken the amount of damage, and this Scizor could be coming up very clutch. 50. Yeah, so 160 is the number right now. And I'm trying to think if it's better for us to put this on here. There isn't a world at the moment where this is taking a KO, so I just don't necessarily think it's worth it. The Rigid Band with Full Metal Lab could be really good. I guess now we have a choice to make here. If we evolve this or not. We can hold evolving it, I suppose, but let's Metal Maker. We do hit an energy. Attach. I guess we just take the KO. I think the issue is does he have an energy in these 2 cards to be able to hit us for an amp you very much? I don't know off the top of my head if an amp you very much KOs. I'd have to do the math. He can definitely Crossbreaker KO. I'm almost positive he can. Minus 60. 160, 180, 200, 220, minus 60. Yeah, so That's 1-4. Oh no, he's short. He's short. Wait a second. I don't think. Oh, he has research. Never mind. Never mind. But I don't think Ampy very much takes 3 prizes. 120, 140, 160, 180. 180 would be 300 minus 60. Okay, so that actually keeps us out of the range. So we're kind of okay. He's gonna find another one. If he finds another, no, he has to find an Iron Hands here. I was gonna say if he finds an Iron Crown here to buff his damage to possibly take 3 prizes, we could potentially use Punishing Scissor. That'd be 210. We would need a bunch more. This card is like almost there. It's almost there. Six cards. I feel like he's got to find an energy. And he's running Reboot Pod, which I just like don't think it's that good of a card. I just don't. Yeah. Ampy very much won't take the KO though, and I don't think Arm Press does either. 160, 180, 200, 220. Minus 60. Oh, the vacuum. The vacuum might open the door for Ampy very much. Let's see. $180, $150. It's the exact number. Oh, it's 270 on the dot. That's so unfortunate. 270 on the dot. He gets the KO. Very unfortunate for us. But we can take a KO. He does have 2 prizes remaining. And I mean, we need to find a little bit of help here. But let's go ahead and get the Scyther. I'm trying to think here. Is Greninja here first better? Let's Metal Maker first. See what we hit. Ooh, we whiff. That's bad. So now I think we have to Greninja. Let's go and put, oh geez. Yeah, let's get some energy back in here. And then let's also Super Rod you. Let's just do 1 energy. We don't want to get too big on the energy. We only have 3 cards that we can pull from here. Because he can amp you very much. Yeah, he can amp you very much. So we don't want to go into Scissor. That's a bad idea. I'm debating if I attach the energy. Yeah, I think I should attach at a minimum. We just lose if we don't find Scissor. Oh, not only do we find Scissor, we find Metang, and we find Full Metal Lab. Holy crap, what a great 3 cards to pull. Metal Maker, 1 energy, please. No! 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 Oh, that's so bad. 2 cards in hand. If he has like a bosses, we just lose. But even if he doesn't, he sets himself up so good to just be able to take the KO on the next turn with this Iron Hands. And I think that this is really just this is just the downfall of this deck, right? It just makes things a little bit difficult. And here's the Metal Maker that we hit. And I guess we're still in this. I guess there is a world where we could conceal into... Look at all the energy we're hitting. This is crazy. I'm going to take all 3 because I think I want to spread some energy around so that this conceal gives us the best opportunity of finding another Scissor. And it doesn't. I think we just lose here. I'm trying to see if there's another out here. I think we just lose. We will take the KO. We'll just finish it through. But I think that this is just like the downside of this deck. You're relying on Metal Maker, which is really, really good if you can get it. So there's 2 things. You have to get the Metal Maker up and running, and then you also need to have it hit. Now you have 8 cards that you can pick from here. We just lost that lottery, especially after we probably should have put more energy back, but it's just kind of what you're at the demands for, right? And I think if you compare this deck to Dialga, right? Dialga can hit for a higher cap, and it also has Dark Chrono. So if you're thinking about playing a metal deck, Dialga over Scizor. But I do admit that this deck is a little bit interesting to me in the sense that you can hit for 240, which KOs a lot of the standard basics, and then you can reduce the amount of damage, go from 270, which is a really high number for a stage 1 in my opinion, up to like 360 with Rigid Band plus the full Metal Lab. So let me know what you guys think. The deck is very, very slow, but in terms of rogue deck, it's rogue. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on Monday for another Road to Arceus video.